back to 13 News Now at noon. If you love exotic animals, there's an upcoming event in Chesapeake you have got to check out. It's called Exoticon, where you can come see reptiles, amphibians, mammals, all sorts of fun animals. Here to tell us more is the coordinators. We have Tony Lee and Felicia. Make sure I say this right. Is it Fitzhugh?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you guys both for being here. You've brought friends.
Yes, we have.
Who do we have here with us today?
Okay. This right here is a ball python.
Okay.
Which is a morph. A lot of people who do know about the ball python morph is going to go. This is a banana. It's what they call a super banana leopard.
Okay. Okay, and we have.
This is a blue-tongued skink. These are just some of the animals that you will see at the event. There'll be much more reptiles, but these are just some of your common ones. These are a really good beginner animals to start off with if you're getting into the reptile pet thing. But yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask because, you know, you hear snakes and you automatically, think scary sometimes for some people, right? But I mean, seemingly pretty chill, right?
Yes, they very are. Like I said, a lot of people misconcept just because they hear the word python. And the thing is, it's like not every python is huge. You have some pythons, like the ball python species, they don't get as large as something like a reticulated python.
Okay.
Which those are basically your longest reptiles out there. They're your longest snakes.
Snakes.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So just because you hear python or snake, you need to be educated on that.
Right,
and I'm sure there's a lot of education that happens at this event.
Yes, we do. We do a lot of that, and like I said, and these are non-venomous as well.
Okay. Now, as far as other animals there, is there a range? Are we talking like some small like them, some big, or are they all small? What can people expect?
So there is a range. There are some snakes that might get only 3 feet long, and then there are snakes that could get 30 feet long. But of course, the vendors there try to make sure that the customers are prepared for something like that, because not every pet is for everybody, of course. So if a family is coming in looking for a reptile, usually they recommend ball pythons. These guys are only gonna get 3 feet. Completely harmless. If it bites you, it is just like little needle pricks. Or a blue-tongued skink, so.
Okay, so there's a lot of opportunity here to, you're not going to leave with something that you can't handle, essentially.
Right, that's true.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I believe Craig has a question. I hear him saying something here.
You want to hold one of those or touch one of those, Ashley?
You know what, Craig? I'm going to get him.
Hey, seriously, what makes these good pets, though? I'm interested to know, like, what would make an exotic pet a good pet like that?
So these guys, unlike hamsters and stuff, they don't smell. They don't make any noise.
Oh, okay.
These guys only eat once a week when they're smaller. And then when they get larger, they'll eat once every 2 weeks. So you can go on vacation and you are good.
Wow.
As long as you have the heat source for them going, they are good.
And I love the idea of the fact that you get to learn, if you want an exotic pet, which one works for maybe individuals versus families and children and things like that. So this really is a family event too.
Yes, it is. It is a family event. And that's why we said we like people to come out and talk to us, because the thing is, that's the time for us to educate them and then see their needs. Some people who travel a lot, some people are home a lot, so they can go ahead and give more attention to, like I said, again, it's not just about the reptiles. We have all different other things, aquatics, we have birds, mammals, everything like that.
Yeah, I know you have a little birdie down there somewhere. I know. So many different types of animals. I mean, just even here today. A skink. Isn't this interesting, y'all? This is so fascinating. Okay, so we're getting the bird out now. Okay, python's going away.
We have a lot of bird vendors at this one. We actually have a lot of local bird clubs coming there. And they actually, a lot of them don't sell. They just come there to educate the community, because birds are a very big commitment. These guys will live many years. This guy is going to live about 60, 70 years. Wow. There's some that could live longer. They're a big commitment, and they're a lot of work. Like right now, he's nice and quiet, but he's usually screaming his head off. Really? So some people impulse buy these guys. Yeah. And then when they get home and they hear it screaming, then they're like, okay, that's not for me.
I love the fact that you mentioned that, because initially you would think someone would go to an event like this and go straight to the and go straight to the birds, but you're saying actually maybe the python would have been a better option for a beginner.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And who are you?
And this right here is the guinea pig.
Okay, I know guinea pig.
Right, everybody knows. And we just also let everybody know that there will be your common also mammals there as well.
Okay.
So it's not, like I said, besides just being known as Exoticon, we actually go ahead and we'll have some of your like hamsters, your mice, your rats, things like this, the rabbits, and We are trying to get it, so we'll have sugar gliders and hedgehogs, stuff like that will be there. And this is, like I said, it's a fun event for everybody. And these are a little bit more requirement work here.
Okay, right. Again, and you're going to learn the level of requirement here. So really quickly, give us the details one more time, the who, what, when, where, and why for everyone to know.
So it is this weekend. It is Saturday from 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock. There's no time slot, so you can come there anytime during the day. We have over 60 vendors at this event.
Wow.
We usually average about 30 to 40. And this one we've completely exceeded that number.
Fantastic.
So,
Awesome.
and also on Sunday it is open from 10 to 4.
10 to 4 on Sunday.
Yeah.
And what's the website one more time?
Exoticonpetexpo.com.
Perfect. Exoticonpetexpo.com. Okay, so you've seen some examples of what will be at Exoticon. If you're interested, make sure you go to that website and check it out. I'm going to attempt to pet a python real quick. Maybe we'll take a picture and post it online. Thank you guys. We'll be right back.
Thank you.